How you making, Bone Gang? And welcome back to another episode. Today, according to this fancy smancy Apple time-telling device, it is August 1st, which means it's pretty much the hottest part of the year down here in Southeast Louisiana, and it's when I start thinking about duck season. That's a lie, I never stop thinking about duck season. But anyway, I had to clear out my freezer of some things because duck season is rapidly approaching, and I wanted to make sure I have enough room in there for all the ducks we're probably going to miss shooting at. But today I'd figure I would show you guys how I prepare coot, or pool do as we call it down here in Southeast Louisiana. That's just a fancy French word for water chicken or water hen. So we're going to do two quick ways of how I like to do it, but both ways pretty much start out the same way. So I'm going to show you that step real quick, and yeah. So just for the sake of time, I already got the oil heating up and the water starting to boil for our two different dishes. But like I said, this is the first step that you're going to do any way you want to cook these things. The first thing you got to make sure is that you have all of this nasty fat off your off the breast of the pool do, because that's where you're going to get some real strong gamey taste. Make sure you get all of that fat off, any fat you see on there, as well as any hairs or fibers from the feathers, because that'll all give you a real strong nasty taste. Now the other step I already took care of, and that is soaking it in water. So what I did was, when of course this has been in the freezer for a while, but when I defrosted it, about 3 days I soaked this in this bowl of water, and every time the water would turn red, I would go to the sink, rinse it, squeeze it out, empty all that water, put some fresh water in it, do it 2 or 3 times, and then I do that again 2 or 3 times a day for the next 3 days. Make sure I get as much blood as you possibly can out, because once you get all that blood out, that helps take away some of that gamey flavor. All right, so the first dish we're gonna cook up real quick is a jambalaya, a pool do jambalaya. But of course, we're gonna do this real quick. Like, we're not gonna do this from scratch. We're gonna do this from the old Zatarains box. Anything I'm using, if I can find a link for it, I'll leave that in the description below, so you can check that out for you people that don't have this delicious stuff in your grocery stores, because you may be from up north or whatever. But first thing we gotta do is we're gonna cut up some of our pool do. We'll get a bunch right here on the table, on the slab. We're gonna use quite a bit, I think. That's probably too much for the box that we got, but you know what? I'm gonna live dangerously today. So all I'm gonna do is cut it up into bite-sized pieces. That's gonna be one meaty jambalaya. Now that we got that all cut up, I'm gonna put some Cajun style smoked sausage in the mix. So we're gonna get that cut up too, bite-sized pieces. Alright, so like I said, we're just doing this quick and easy from the box. So we're just trying to make the pool do taste good. You know, I'm not trying to teach you how to cook jambalaya, but if you want to learn how to cook jambalaya from scratch, leave that in the comments below, and I'll go find somebody who a little bit better at it than I am, and we'll get that out there for you. Get you a nice recipe and a nice, you know, Cajun, and show you how to do that there. But anyway, we got our water boiling now. So all you got to do with this Zatarains is crack open the box, open this little bag like so, get rid of that, and just dump it on in. You just dump in the whole bag. It's already got all the rice, the seasonings, and all you need in there, except for the meat. Then you just add that. Now with that, you can obviously add your meat of choice, but today's choice, made that pool do and sausage. Now dump that sausage in with it. Woo! We're gonna drop that pool do, and then, well, I forgot a spoon, so I guess we'll just stir it with this here kniffy. Stir it up real good like that. Make a little bit of mess, because it ain't good unless you make a mess. Oh, that's gonna be so good. I can tell by the smell. Alright, so all we're gonna do now is Just bring that to a boil. Reduce the heat. And then we eat. And now for my next trick. While that's simmering, gotta simmer for 25 minutes, or so the box says, we're gonna do the next recipe. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna deep fry these bad boys, but probably not the way you normally do it, because this time, instead of an egg wash or even just plain mustard, we're gonna be doing that thing with the Creole mustard. Again, by Zatarains, not sponsored. But you know, hit me up, Zatarains. Maybe we can work something out. So anyway, we got our Zatarains Creole mustard. And then we got a bag of just plain all-purpose flour right here. But to spice things up, we're going to spice it up with yet another Zatarains product. Again, not sponsored. Some Zatarains crab oil. Just a little dab will do you. Ooh, that pepper get you. So we're just going to take a little scoop of this right here. Put that in there like that. So you can see right there, we got our Zatarains crab ball. We're going to ziplock this thing up like so. And we're just going to shake it. Shake that up. Make sure it's good and mixed. Judging by the appearance, get ourselves another little dab of this stuff, y'all. Oh yeah. What the heck? 2 dabs will do you in this one. There you go. Simple as that. Now all we gotta do, real simple like, got our oil heated up. We're just gonna take a few pieces of these right here. I've already got them cut up into like halves, you know. They're not full pieces. I'm just going to drop them. Let me get this out your way. I'm just going to drop them right here in this mixture. Pop open our bag of flour like so. Grab these little pieces out of here. Bloop. Bloop. Nice and messy. Alright, I'm going to drop them in there. Try and keep this as clean as possible. We're going to work out. Shake it up. Get it good and coated just like that. And then we'll fish them out of here. And that's all there is to it. We're just going to drop it in this fryer right here. We're just going to dip them on in that hot tub. Sizzle, sizzle. Oh yeah. I ain't going to take you through the whole process of doing all of those. It's just rinse and repeat, you know, you get the idea. But let's go check on our jambalaya over here. Still didn't get a spoon. So we're going to use our trusty knife right here. Oh yeah, we burling now. Problem here with this barbecue pit is can't get the fire any lower than that, so I might have to bring this thing inside so that it'll simmer down. Cause it's just on straight boil mode right now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go run this thing inside right fast while that's frying up. Y'all sit tight, I'll be back in a second. Alright y'all, there it is, the last batch going in. Alright, now while that's frying up all nice and good, we're gonna go check inside and see how our jambalaya doing. Ooh, woo. Y'all smell that? Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's done. We're gonna slap that on a plate. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna take some of that pool do, slap it right next to it. Oops. Y'all didn't see that. Ooh, there she goes, boys. Last batch is dead. Turn this grease off before we burn ourselves. What we gonna do here, just cause you can't have enough Cajun Creole in your life, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of this right across the top. Just tickle the top with it. Whew, me, yeah, I can't wait.
All right, look at that.
All right, I think we're gonna start with the jambi. Ooh, boy. I'm telling you, you gotta try it. Now for the big test, because obviously this has got a whole lot of seasonings and other stuff mixed in it. But this here, you got a big old chunk of meat covered in some bread and but. Especially when you get that bite with a whole bunch of Creole mustard still on it. Well, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and make a pig of myself and then clean that mess that I got going on behind me, trying to stay hydrated in this heat. But if you have any other recipes you want me to try, or any other wild game you want me to cook, I think I still have 3 nutria and a couple, maybe a rabbit and some squirrels in the freezer. If you'd like to see just how to cook videos and not the catch, clean, cook, let me know in the comments below. Or if you want to see some good old Cajun cooking from scratch, let me know that too. Maybe I can find somebody in my family or one of the other coon asses down the bayou to help me out with that, you know what I'm saying, chat? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to hit that subscribe button. You can do so by clicking this little logo right here. And before you go, why don't you check out this playlist of catch, clean, cook videos that I already have for you. Guys, go out and don't be afraid to try something new. You never know if your favorite thing is still out there just waiting for you. So, yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. You enjoy the rest of your day.